Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And brand new film just came out on December 13th on Netflix. Today is the 16th, and I watched it on December 14th. Yeah. So it is Carry On, which is a 2024 action film action thriller, if you want to call it, uh, from director. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Jaume Collet Serra. I don't know. Hamey? No, not Hamey. It's Jau. All right. And written by T.J. Fixman. The movie stars Taron Egerton. This is the first film of his since I watched after the Elton John film that he did. A newbie who I've never seen before called Sophia Carson, Daniel Deadweiler, and Jason Bateman, who plays a bad guy. And to be honest, I think he did a fantastic job. He plays a really good villain in this movie. And it's basically about this young TSA officer who wanted to be a cop, was rejected, kind of like is coasting through life at his job as a TSA agent, much to the chagrin of his close friends and family, especially his girlfriend, and they are expecting a child. So just before Christmas, which is basically on Christmas Eve, he asks for a chance to show that he can do a little better. So he goes to his boss, and because now there's going to be a little bit more focus on him, so therefore he asks to his supervisor, Phil Sarkowski, played by Dean Norris, and he asks him to be put in charge of a baggage scanning lane, which is a one step ahead. So one of his friends, who is actually a rank higher, he says, I'll give my spot to him so you can try him out, and I'll do his job instead. And luck of luck, it happens to be the day a terrorist focus on him to get him to follow their instructions. Basically, he gets a earpiece which is not his. He's told to put it on. He puts it on, and he's given instructions by Jason Bateman's character that they have explosives, and if he's not careful, they also have gunmen who are a gunman who is got his rifle sights on the girlfriend and possibly other people who can get killed. So unless Ethan, that's the character's name, follows the instructions to a T, he has to let through a passenger who's got some explosives in the bag, so he can't bring attention to it. He has to make sure that they get waved through, and even if he sees that there's something there which should not be there, he should actually. So that's basically the movie, and it was his friend who was he was the initial target. They even had people go into his house to capture his wife and kid, but then they find out it's not him who's sitting there, it's actually Ethan, and so Ethan tries his level best to do as them, but when he knows that people are going to be killed on a flight that's going from to New York from LAX, he has to try and trick the terrorist leader so that he can save people. And the deadly nerve agent that's in the box is called Novichok, which is of Russian origin. And and so apparently there is this I don't know if it is a senator or a governor. I think it's a senator. This lady is basically against a particular arms deal happening, and that is the reason why they want to target her and kill innocent people. Also in the congresswoman, Grace Turner, the congresswoman. They could blame it on the Russians, and they will get lucrative contracts for defense, lucrative deals for defense contractors, money and weaponry. So and that's the basic thing, and he has got to fight them off, and he's got to make sure that his girlfriend is saved. There's a cop that also gets pulled in the mix. She discovers that the FBI agent who's come to check in on this particular case, because Ethan basically makes a phone call to the police station, the 911, and he cuts the call, so they actually have a feeling that this could be something more. All that is there. It's tension filled, it's very dramatic. There are a few things, of course, which lead me to believe that you have to take your mind off, you have to let your imagination run wild with a lot of things. But overall, I think the movie is really, really good. Taron Egerton does a fantastic job as the young, earnest um, TSA agent who's trying to, Ethan Kopek, that's his name, who's trying to save his girlfriend, save people at the office. Unfortunately, a couple of people do get killed who are close to him, including his supervisor as well as, I don't know what the term is for, they call them Leos. I'm not really sure what they are. But yeah, an older gentleman who's also working there, he's the first person to get killed. So along with the aforementioned actors, you also have Logan Marshall Green. His name is very familiar to me as Agent John Alcott, but I haven't really seen him in much. Anyway, Logan Marshall Green as Agent John Alcott. Theo Rossi from Sons of Anarchy plays the Watcher, basically the sniper who's trying to kill people. Anybody else? Yeah, that's basically it. I don't recognize many other people. Like I mentioned, I only know Taron Egerton, Jason Bateman, and Dean Norris and Theo Rossi. Everybody else is kind of new. The actress who plays Nora Parisi, who is the pregnant girlfriend of this character, she has been in a few things, I believe. But I think she did okay as the movie went along, but the initial period is almost like she's trying to seduce the camera or seduce the actor. Maybe all of us, let's say. It just felt a little awkward for a while. I mean, I don't know, just a little off. Maybe it was me, but that's kind of how I felt about it. So, yeah, that's basically the movie Carry On. And I just saw the trailer for it a few days ago, maybe like less than 10 days ago, and I was wanting to catch this movie. Managed to get it. Really good movie to watch. It's not the greatest, but I will give it an 8.5 out of 10 because it's very entertaining and very enjoyable. Thank you.